check it out. Check it out. Now, if you guys been watching me on my various platforms, you've been noticing that I've been saying one thing recently about new artists. Instagram is a new A&R. Now, A&R usually finds talent and usually tells a record label, yo, this is a guy you need to sign. And also when they get signed, usually says, hey, this is a record you need to spend money on. We don't need an A&R these days. The person we need is Instagram. Instagram tells a label when to sign an artist. They look at follower counts, engagement. They look at activity that an artist got going on their page. Basically, I'm giving y'all the keys for a lot of new rappers looking at me. Get your page popping on Instagram. You'll get all type of deals you want. Okay? Now, when I cover a lot of these artists, maybe you think that I'm getting them popular. And to some extent, maybe I am adding on to it because I'm a big outlet. I can admit that now. But a lot of these dudes have been popular on Instagram. They usually have 100,000, 200,000 followers before I ever talk about them. Okay? Now, Lil Pump. A lot of people think that I have made Lil Pump extremely popular. People say, Lil Pump, boom, these guys you have created. No, I haven't created them. Maybe I introduced them to you and you follow me for people or rap or music or whatever, or conversation or culture. So you get introduced to some of these people. However, these people were already popular within some demographic. Now, I have been studying these guys trying to figure out how the fuck these niggas get popular, man. Okay, like how the fuck? I mean, I remember covering Lil Pump, like for the first time, he was going on this whole fuck J. Cole thing, and I kept saying, yo, little nigga, you might not be around too long. Why the fuck are you going on some fuck J. Cole thing? But he's now the fastest growing hip-hop artist, period, on Instagram. The fastest growing. Averaging over 1 million follows per month. Not even Drake's averaging that, okay? Now, with that, we've seen that his album almost went #1. It was #3. He has a single out now called Gucci Gang. That's #3. And I'm here to tell y'all why or how he got popular. You know why I'm telling you this? Because this is going to be the new wave. Lil Pump. And by the way, thank you to Billboard.com for running this article. They really did some research here. And I want to give credit to the author, Dan Reese. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name incorrectly. Because if you've been wondering why Lil Pump is popular, if you say Akademiks, you're not right. If you then come to this conclusion after reading this article that it's now new social media agencies, which are basically more important than labels, you're right. Okay? The article basically says that when Lil Pump had 100,000 followers, a guy found Lil Pump and basically signed him to a social media agency. Now, again, of some of these things I'm saying I don't have 100% proof on, but from what I've seen behind the scenes and just conversations I have, I'm almost 100% certain I'm right. Okay? Boonk, Lil Pump, and all these other niggas who are averaging a ridiculous amount of followers and they're insanely popular, it's not because of me and Worldstar. It's literally because of social media agencies who know how to gain engagement, gain followers. They know how to fucking manipulate the goddamn Explore page on Instagram. They know how to do all the little tips and tricks to gain followers. The labels then look at these people and then sign. So basically, the story of Lil Pump gets signed to a social media agency when he had 100,000 followers. Keep in mind, he has over 5 million now. So at 100,000, they basically socially engineer him to be the most followed person. However they do it, that's clearly their secret. That's probably proprietary. But they engineered him to be a social media star that happened to do music. Now, Gucci Gang is a popular song, but this is when Warner took note. Warner approached his social media agency, and by the way, I got to give them a shout out. Okay, it's the Lights Global. That's the social media agency that signed him. Warner approached him and that social media agency and signed him. Okay? Now, I'm saying all that to say this. Instagram is the new A&R. Instagram followers and activity will tell the label what check they have to cut. They're cutting checks basic. By the way, I'm going to give you a little industry secret. Supposedly, Lil Xans, by the way, he's growing fast as fuck right now. He just supposedly got signed for $2 million to Columbia. Now, he doesn't have any big song like that. Now, within his fan base is big. He has a song called Betrayed. Maybe that's big to them. But within the atmosphere of rap and mainstream rap, he don't got no big songs. But projecting how his growth is happening on social media, they cut him a $2 million check. That's Columbia. They want to get up in the game. They want to get up in the goddamn social media urban game. So when I'm telling y'all that, All I'm telling y'all that is the game is being socially engineered and manipulated through Instagram. It's been manipulated because these labels are slow by social media agencies. Supposedly, Boonk is signed to the same agency as goddamn Lil Pump, who are some of the most fastest, or sorry, double negative, right? Or double positive, whatever. Who are the fastest growing people on Instagram? Boonk and Lil Pump. So again, there are agencies out there, and if I'm gonna advise a rapper, if you're into this lane, you might not want to look at a label. Go sign to a social media agency who could get your followers up. Get your followers up and get the check from the labels and then put your music on the forefront. That's how it works. Unfortunately, for people who think that talent is the number one indicator of you getting a deal, that is so yesteryear. Who the fuck is thinking about talent? Okay, popularity is more important than talent these days. I've been telling y'all. And I've been knew this about Lil Pump, but I'm glad to see someone did the research because I didn't have the necessary means to do it. So I want to give a big salute to Billboard.com. They did a great article on how the labels are recognizing this whole process of Instagram followers will equal streams. So if you have a lot of Instagram followers, if you have a lot of activity, we'll sign you and we'll get your song popping. And it get popping easier with less of a budget than these old-ass dinosaurs who's on our labels who we got to spend $1 million on just to get their song moving because they don't do shit on social media. Again, Instagram is the new A&R. Actually, it's about to be the new record label. Okay? I'm putting this information out there because you might be confused how some of these niggas are coming up so quick. And I want to give you the explanation of how they are. They're engineering social media. Okay? We'll see what it is. Get a comment box what you guys like. Definitely subscribe. It's very interesting to find out how Lil Pump became the fastest growing young artist in the game, selling so much. It looked like he came out of the blue for some people. But to some, he definitely hooked up with the right agency, did the right things, and then clouded up, got signed to Warner, and now people are looking at him just being a fucking megastar. Okay? Get in the comment box, make sure you guys like them, subscribe to Akademiks. I'm up.